Okay, I'm still at Glendale at Grand Park, and I'm sitting here. I just want to show kind of my little tailgate kitchen setup. And what I want to talk about here is more of the sink and not the cooking part. So let's get with it. Now, I've hunted for a bunch of sinks. I think I've gone through God knows how many iterations of sinks, but this one here I spotted. This is the OXO or OXO camping sink that I found at REI. It's like $59 or something like that. And I've seen so many different sinks, and this one, the reason I got it was because it has wash, it has a dish rack, it has storage. See, I can store the majority of my dishes in here, and that sits on top. And then there's also a separate rinse basin. Okay, I like this rinse basin, and what I like about both of these guys is if you'll look on the end here, I always had trouble with places to drain. And this one has a drain sitting right there, and what I'll probably do in the future is I'm going to drill a hole in my little drawer configuration right here. I'm going to drill a hole in there, and I'm going to attach a little small garden-like hose to it. And even with this one, you see it has the exact same thing. So, but what I like mostly about it is that it takes such a long time to try to kind of figure out where you're going to store half your stuff, and when you're in a truck, you don't have all, storage is key. This one's pretty cool. I'll show this too. These guys, they sit up like this, and let me see if I can remember. But the whole purpose behind these guys is so that you can set these guys up, and you can drain. This whole thing is like a draining unit. It actually sits on top of the basin itself, and then if I can find a way to get this thing to drain, life's pretty good. And so I have two ways I can approach this. Okay, I usually use this. This is the water jug that I usually use strictly for washing dishes and stuff like that. But I also have the geyser system, and since I have the geyser system, it will allow me to, I can use it and do the exact same thing as what I have right here, and I can actually spray, and I have a separate sponge for that. I'm not going to sit and demo that here, but I just wanted to kind of emphasize the fact that this sink and this kitchen setup is actually kind of convenient. So I haven't seen anybody talk about this particular sink on the YT lately or anything. I haven't seen anybody use the OXO sink, and even OXO doesn't, they have not advertised the camping sink. And I just saw one on Amazon here recently that just looked like it was awesome, but the thing was like $300, and it was just maybe a hair larger than this one here. And I just couldn't see myself spending that kind of money at this moment, since I already spent enough money on the geyser, and I've spent enough money on some of these other things, and I've gone through 3 sinks, as I just said. But this one I think might kind of really solve everything for me. But I thought I would share that with everybody. As 5 by says, you take care.